For being here and for all y'all do for us, and appreciate y'all coming out today, and especially want to thank the coaches and the families. They've just that last 6-7 weeks, whatever it's been, is been a hard, long grind. A lot of traveling and work by the coaches, and a lot of sacrificing by the wives and the children for the husbands and parents, fathers being gone. But I do want to thank them for the effort that they've put forth, and it's certainly paid off for us. Overall, I think they've had a very good signing class. Of course, time will tell exactly how it plays out, but I really like what we've done as far as getting these guys in here. We've signed 11 junior college guys that I think will give us some immediate help at almost every position. Something that going into the signing period that I knew we wanted to do because of the fact that we were so young last year and so inexperienced, and didn't have depth at a lot of spots. So it's something I felt like we needed to do. But certainly we expect all of those 11 junior college guys to help us this year. We did not promise any of them they would start, but we certainly promised them an opportunity to play. And if they're not competing to start, then I'll be disappointed, and because that's certainly the reason we signed them. Those with the 14 high school guys that we signed, I think I would expect about half of those to help us realistically. Who they'll be. It's hard to tell. I don't think it's really fair to call names or point to specific people there because of the pressure that you put on them and they put on themselves. But I would expect about half of those guys to come in and help us as true freshmen again, also simply because we're so thin and still so young, such a young football team. I like the balance that we signed in our class. We signed players at every spot except the tight end H-back spot, which we decided we could get by with what we had. But we've got a good balance at every position that I think is important to keep. You don't ever want to get out of whack as far as signing too many at one position, and then 2 or 3 years down the road, you'll end up suffering the consequences. So I do like the fact that we had good balance. As far as going by positions, I think from a defensive line standpoint, we signed 2 defensive ends, 2 tackles, the 2 junior college guys, Anthony Barnes and David DeCordova. Again, I would certainly expect to come in and help us as soon as they could. Linebacker spot was by far the biggest need that we needed to address going into this signing period, and we signed 7. 2 junior college guys. Kyle Rosette is already here in school, has done a good job to this point in the all-season workout, and Dominique Rulak, a young man from Coffeyville that we think is an outstanding football player. Safeties, again, we signed 2. Chris Cecilia, a junior college kid out of Gulf Coast, California, that we really actually signed him midterm, just ran into some timing problems as far as getting him into school, but he's a young man that we are excited about coming into our program and think that he'll do a lot of good things for us. At the cornerbacks, we signed 3 high school guys. Again, we like all of them, obviously, but we didn't sign a junior college there. Offensive line, we signed 4. The 3 junior college guys, Ryan Roger and Daniel Seorn, are here in school right now, and Jared Kuchner will be coming in the fall. But those are all guys that we expect to help and contribute. And probably someone I may probably be excited about as anybody, the next young man is Aaron John. We actually signed last year. Some complications as far as getting in school. To his benefit, to his credit, he bowed his neck and took some courses, and actually we just got through with the correspondence courses and should be eligible to enroll in this summer. So he's one that I'm really excited about. I like our young running backs on this football team, but I do think we need an older guy, and I think he's going to provide some of that seniority for us, and we're excited about him. The 2 junior college receivers, Rodell Carter and Mark Farrell, are guys that are big strong physical guys, run pretty good. But they're by far their biggest assets are their size, being physical, and they're both, I think, will be good football players. And then at quarterback, the only young man is David Isabel, and again, we're excited about him and what he brings to the table. And he's a very athletic guy that is also got a good arm, is a good passer, and I think will do a lot of good things for us here at UAB before he leaves. And so with that, I'll open it up for questions at this time.